Okay, so we have returned, kind of. Okay, well, I guess we shouldn't start it off like that. Let's go walk somewhere. Let's go have a little walk. So, I think some of you are wondering what's been going on with me. A lot of things have been happening recently, and I find it a trip that it's happening during this playthrough. But, let's get down to brass tacks. So, basically a lot of things have happened where I couldn't find my housing situation stable. I didn't even say that right. I'm kind of shy about this. So, there's a lot of things that happen. And a lot of things didn't work out the way that I thought would work out. So I just kind of, yeah. I moved out of my state. I don't really want to explain the details of that, but honestly, the way that things go is that I was evicted from my parents' home, and I had my freaking story that I was talking to you guys about, and now we are here talking about where I'm at now. And I feel really awkward talking about this, honestly, because I really don't know what else to say. But yeah, so first off, I moved out. Second off, I guess I'm kind of going through a new life, new life crisis? I don't even know how to describe that. I don't know. There's a lot of things in the story that are missing a lot of the gaps in the details of, like, what's been going on in my life and whatnot. And honestly, let's see. Let's cross this trench. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so let's really get into this. I've been thinking a lot about my childhood, and a lot about just things that have been happening throughout my life. And honestly, one thing that I've realized is a lot of the things going on kind of resonate from the things you used to do as a kid. And I guess this is just my way of resonating from, like, when I was a kid. Back when we all started off on the internet, and when I started off on the internet. I can't really think and play at the same time, to be really honest. This isn't going to be the regular video, as usual. You might want to skip this one, unless you want to get an insight on everything that's been going on. So, I've just been kind of thinking about just my path on everything, and this includes, like, even this whole YouTube thing that's been going on. And I don't really even know what to say, to be honest. I had, when you have a plan basically on how you're gonna tackle something, or how you're gonna say something to, like, your friend or a group of people, or even to a person that you may be attracted to. It's like that, where I had this whole thing planned out on what I was gonna explain, but really I don't know what I was even gonna say. I was just basically gonna say I moved out of my state. I moved out of my state, I found a new life, and I am staying away from where I was before, just because there was a lot of people in my life that were not the best. I'm not even going to say they're bad influences, because, to be honest, a lot of the decisions in my life are my decisions. They're not from somebody else, and if they were manipulated by somebody else, I still made that decision. So, there's a lot of people in my life I just wanted to stay away from. And a lot of it really has to come down to basically just my own personal life and everything that's been going on, and this includes my family too. I don't know. know. I honestly thought I was going to be honest about this whole thing, but I feel really reserved about everything that's been going on. I feel like in life kind of tests you in like a weird way to kind of see your resilience, see what type of things are happening. Just look at this place. The heck is this thing? Looks like a piece of flesh or something. Like the inside of a person's face. I don't know why I imagine a person's face. That's jarring. Jesus. Oh gosh, we're going through this maze. Okay, so let's talk about these things. Who are you? Your memories are not free. To gain a memory, another must be shrouded, and yet all memories will eventually fade. Perhaps you've already noticed the curse of Deeper Well. Ha! Interesting. Okay, we'll keep it at this for now. So yeah, I had a lot of bad friends. A lot of bad friends that I didn't trust. A lot of bad friends that I thought I could still stay as friends with, but it just wasn't possible just because of everything going on, and just because I kind of see it as two different worlds kind of merging together. It's like if you ever see like the punk rock kid mixing in with the nerd kid. It's just one of those weird things that people just won't understand, but just happen. And honestly, the way I see it is that you have to get away from the way that you feel and take responsibility for the way that you feel. Because if you don't, you'll never get away from anything that has been hurting you. I'm sure a lot of you have heard these things before, but it's true though. I don't know. I trip out a lot about life too. I trip out a lot about basically just the world that we live in and the way that it runs. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys had ever fully had thought about it, but when you were a child, depending on the childhood that you had, whether or not it was abusive, like, you kind of felt like there were still rules to the world, as if like the rules made sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but I used to think that the rules made sense when I was a kid, and that there was some sort of system that obliged by these rules, but it doesn't. It's just kind of sections of it that may or may not, and then you're just kind of in the mix of it. And then everybody's just in this whole doomed fucking complete attitude that our lives are completely destroyed, our lives are doomed forever, but I don't know, I really don't understand, like, the disparity behind it. I think it's only just because everyone else is in that same idea, and so everyone just kind of follows suit within that mentality. It's almost like a mob mentality of doom. The doom mentality. Because everybody's just sad and they want the world to just fall apart. And they'd be the kings and queens of the ashes if they could be. Which I think is a little stupid. But I don't know, that's just me. My opinion is my opinion, to be very, very honest. When trouble shows itself, there's always the choice to run. But one day you may very well find yourself running alone. And sometimes that's how it is. That's the decision that I made, is to run. And I may be running alone. But I don't know. I think it's best to kind of have a restart and never stay situated on one level of your life. I don't know. It's kind of crazy that I even had a chance to even record some of this, because I know I hadn't done this in like a month, and I know Omori has been kind of blowing up a little bit. I've been seeing a lot of videos going on, and I can't even watch them just because I don't want to spoil it for myself. There's like a bunch of it. There's too much of it. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are making your videos. Oh, hold on. Let me pause this. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. I hope the microphone doesn't mess up. If it's going... If it is, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. I literally don't know. We have Basil swinging on the swing set, and I missed it. Okay. A long time has passed since you ventured this far. Deeper layers of this world open up as the dreamer grows more desperate. Even imagination is limited. You have questions that I can answer. Answers that you have forgotten. I will lay them out for you. If you are curious, you can choose. I want to know about the big yellow cat. Yes. I guess the cat's just waiting something to happen. Let's see. Huh. No. That is all I needed to know. What is happening? Apple? Huh. Whoa. The fucking branch coral just sacrificed itself. No! I actually like the branch coral. What kind of shit is that? Oh my gosh. Wow. You really don't know what you're losing until you've lost it. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's get out of here. There's hands on the walls. There's details. My life is the epitome of sadness right now. What the fuck? So it's like I was saying. Everything feels like the rules made sense until they didn't. Life fucking made sense until it didn't, is what I'm basically saying. And everything that fucking tells you that life makes sense is lying. Because it doesn't. The structure of it is just all up for fucking grabs. And people have grabbed. Let's see. I don't even know what's going on with these crow's heads. Crow's heads underwater and the sliced heads. It's like a sliced, like, pomegranate. And then these things, I don't even want to talk about what those look like. It looks like anal beads. But, what is that? It's like little eye crow things. And then this is an amalgamation of ghosts. Mute. An unhallowed burden has been placed upon you. You have the power to change the future. What will you do, Dreamer? What will you do? What will you do? Look at the honey that's flowing off the walls. I love the honey flowing off the walls. So yep, it's basically my new life. Things be crazy. Things be crazy. I don't know, maybe we'll talk more about it in the next videos or something. We will see. We will see. I also noticed they updated the game 3 more times. It's at version 1.07 or something crazy. I remember when it was just no versions. What a time. What up, whale? Hello there, friends. Whale, hello there, friends. The name is Humphrey. What brings you here to my humble little cave? Not at all, children. I love visitors.